speed. Welcome to my first YouTube live. I'm so used to going live on TikTok. But now I decided let me just get out of my comfort zone and go live on YouTube because I have a YouTube channel and it's not that badly off, at the end of the day. At the end of the day, it's not that badly off. So it doesn't hurt if I choose to go live. After all, it's my channel. Anyway, guys, welcome to my first YouTube live. Guess who inspired me to go live on YouTube? I should speed. I never knew who that person was until he came to Kenya. And I was curious. It's like, wait a minute. This person came to Kenya, got this audience, left a legacy, and it was all courtesy of YouTube Live. I cannot be sleeping on my YouTube channel. I only have one YouTube channel, and I'm only living once on this earth. So let me just go live on YouTube. So yeah, let's talk about it. But in case you're new here, my name is Sharon Yeke. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. We're all vibes on this channel. We're all happiness, as you can tell. I'm such a bubbly person. So on this channel, we laugh, we cry, we learn, we educate each other, we entertain each other, and we always leave it for the good times, and we always share Bible verses just in case you didn't know. Anyway, so today's video is about my weight loss journey. I am struggling because I'm so used to looking at myself, and now I'm looking at the camera because I want to create like that connection between me and you who's watching this video. So in case you notice I'm struggling, like my eyes are, it's because I'm so used to looking at myself, and now because I'm live and we are 1 minute 57 seconds into it. Yeah. Anyway, I'm so excited, but I have to calm down. So let's talk about the video today, which is my weight loss journey. And at least by now, I'm sure maybe I've been able to gain some few viewers here and there. So let's talk about my weight loss journey. One thing about me, I've grown big, I've grown fat. So I used to get so many like, you don't look your age. I still get like that to date, but it doesn't like bother me. It's none of your business. So I grew up big, and I always wanted to lose weight. I always wanted to lose weight. I became petite at some point, and I didn't like it because it was weird. I felt weird. I didn't look nice. I feel like there are people who look nice when they're small, and there are people who look nice when they're big. So for me, I felt nice when I was not like big, I was not like small, I was just there, like the medium, the medium me. And I had to do a few things here and there for me to be able to lose my weight, to becoming petite, and then coming back to now where I am right now. And I'm loving it. I'm loving every bit of this journey. So in case that's why you decided to click on this YouTube live, kindly make sure you hit the subscribe button. Turn on notifications so that every time I'm going live on YouTube or I'm uploading a new video, you will be among the people who get notified first. So as I told you guys a brief history about me, growing up, I was big. I was like, you see, like you can be 10, but you look 14. So in my teenage years, that's when it started hitting me that, oh my goodness, I have a lot of weight to lose. So I started going to the gym when I was in Form 3. It's something that most people don't know, but my family knows. My mom, and my siblings. My dad doesn't know, but my mom and my siblings, they know that I used to go to the gym when I was in Form 3. Can you imagine, in Form 3? That's when I started going to the gym. I didn't have like so much information about weight loss, and I was just doing it because I felt like that's the only place where I could find help. I rushed to the gym because I felt like, when you go to the gym, a miracle is gonna happen, and in 3 weeks, you're just gonna be having that banging body, and you're just gonna be looking snatched, And I was in Form 3. I was 16 years old. So I went to the gym, and then in Form 4 now I had to focus because that's my final year in high school, and I have to focus, I have to study, I have to make sure that at the end of it I get some good grades, even though I ended up not in getting the good grades. though I ended up not getting the good grades as I wanted, but at least, the Bible says that plant in you, God will plant in you the roots that are going to bear fruits, and He will uproot any vein, any root that is not bearing, is not producing anything. And that's what God did in my life. He uprooted whatever was making me unproductive, whatever was making me lazy, whatever was making me to eat every now and then. Sometimes it could be stress, because I'm the type of person who gains weight a lot when I'm stressed, because I'm thinking, I have so many thoughts. And I'm the type of girl who I like to just have my things together. I like to have my life together. And we've always fought about it so much with my parents, because they tell me, you like rushing the process. You should be patient. You should wait. You should do this. So, yeah, so that was me. So I finished Form 4, and now I didn't get the good grades as I wanted, so I joined college. And when I joined college, it was time for me to now have the freedom. I don't know who's texting me. I need to mute my volume. So I joined college, and I knew, it was time for me to now have the freedom to work out, to do what. But it was also hard for me to maintain a consistent weight loss plan at home, because growing in an African home, I don't know if I'm the only one, but also you guys, if you've experienced this, let me know on the comment section or on the live chat, because it was hard for me to like maintain that weight loss at home. Like maybe I could wake up, go for morning runs, eat healthy, do this. I think growing up in an African home, it can be difficult, because it's not a culture that we are taught. It's not a culture that we are shown, especially for me. I'm speaking on my own perspective, but if your perspective is different, let us know on the comment section. So to date, there are times when I've gone for morning runs, and then I happen to bump on my dad, and he will speak some type of way. He'll just be like, you love this white people lifestyle and everything. Yes, I love it. I love good things. I love good things. I love a good life. So it was hard for me. So now I joined college, and in my second month of college, I had already started looking for a job, because I knew going to a gym needed money, and I didn't have the money. So what could I have done? I had to go and look for a job. So luckily, I think in my third month in college, I landed a student job, and I used to get paid around $100. That's 10,000 Kenya shillings, or around $70. Yeah, I guess. I hope I'm right. I stand to be corrected. Anyways, I used to get paid around there. So I knew, damn, finally, I can be able to pay for my gym. So what I did, I went and enrolled to a gym. I went to the gym for around 2 months. So what I used to do, because I used to have, sometimes like the timetable would favor me. I'd have a class in the morning. Sometimes I'd have a class in the evening. So on the days where I had a class in the morning, after my class, I'd go to the gym, maybe at around 2 p.m. And you see that would favor me, because now I have time. But if it was in the morning hours, I had to wake up early. Luckily, the gym I was going to, it had like a bathroom, so you could just go work out, shower, get ready for your day. So I went for 2 months, and I noticed, nothing was happening. And my heart was so broken. And I was so heartbroken, because it's been 2 months, I'm not seeing any change. And then, like now you're now in college, and now you're meeting like the university guys, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was hard. It was really hard, because people would tell it on your face. I remember so many guys would tell it to me on my face, like, and it really used to make me feel so bad, because initially I never had an issue with it. I grew up in a family where our mom really taught us to embrace ourselves. She taught us to love who we were. She taught us to accept how we were, and I loved it. Like, I never really had an issue, by the way. It's just that the outside voices, and that's why sometimes it's not right to listen to the outside voices, because they can get into you, and they can really affect how you operate or how you live your life, and that is not a good thing. We need to live this life in the best way possible, because that is what we are called to do. We are called to be kind to each other. We are called to be good. We're called to be loving, and the Bible says that we should love our neighbors as we love ourselves. So if I love myself, you as my neighbor, stop coming to project your issues upon me, and I should not do the same thing to you as well. So yeah, so I went 2 months. Oh my goodness, okay, we've lifted weights. The trainer has given me workouts. I met like some trainers here and there, and I'm gonna be doing a separate video about it because now I stopped going to the gym, and I'm gonna be doing a video about that. So stay tuned for that. So I went 2 months down the line. I felt like I was not gaining what I wanted. So I came to the University of YouTube and I started like watching videos about weight loss. Um, and most of the videos that I watched on YouTube, they were so real. Like they tell you that weight loss is all about your diet. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't do the intermittent fastings, I did not do the uh, vegetarian type of lifestyle, but I really watched my diet. I remember the year was 2022, and that was the last year that I drank milk. That was my last year that I consumed milk. And luckily, it's like God knew because I got an allergic reaction before I decided to like say goodbye to milk. I would get like allergic reactions. Every single time I drink tea with milk, I get an allergic reaction. Every time I drink milk, I get an allergic reaction. And like when we grow up, we are not supposed to drink milk. Milk is meant for babies because they're the ones who are growing. But once you've grown, you do not need milk. You're good to go. So since 2022, I've never consumed milk. I've consumed yogurt once in a while, but I can count the number of times that I've consumed yogurt. So I decided to change my diet. I worked on my diet plan. I even got myself a smartwatch. Can you imagine in the year 2022 in Kenya, I had a smartwatch that was worth some good money. Let me not say it here, but I had a smartwatch that was worth some good money, and it would shock so many people. Like, you're in youth. I was in my, because we had COVID, so we had to stop classes, so we couldn't go to school anymore. So the period of the duration was supposed to be in school ended up being extended. So yeah, so I got a smartwatch. I stopped taking sugar, and I still don't take sugar. Look at how proud I'm saying it, because yes, like that's the reality of it. So I stopped consuming sugar. I bought a skipping rope. I started like, having some to skip jumping here and there. And I noticed I could tell there was a change. The portions of food that I was taking, I decided to reduce the portions of food, and I noticed, wow, kumbe hata you're never hungry. We are never hungry. It's just that sometimes we have so much going on. We have a lot that is going on, and so our brain keeps thinking and thinking and thinking, and so in return you want food. But instead of it, I learned that at that time when you feel like you just want to eat and eat and eat and eat, what you should do instead is you're supposed to go and get some groundnuts, get some fruits, drink some water. I never used to hydrate, but I started hydrating. And I can tell because if you look at my skin, I can tell there's a difference because of just choosing to live the healthy way. And I'm always so grateful to God because I was so used to consuming junk food. I limited the number of times I would consume junk because I was so used to consuming junk. Growing up, we were introduced to that lifestyle. Like we would consume junk. I remember Sundays we used to eat fries, as much fries as you want, So apparently these habits, they come with you. It's not until you make the decision to change your life that's when you're gonna start seeing the changes. So I started eating healthy. I reduced consumption of junk. At that time, at least I could afford a pizza here and there. So I would eat like once in a while. It was not like every day or every now and then. It was a once in a while thing, and I could see the changes. And oh my goodness, let me tell you, I lost so much weight. It was so evident. And now I made one mistake because when I lost the weight, normally when you lose weight, if you have like this, if your body is not toned, and that's why I'm always grateful for going to the gym, because going to the gym made me learn that you need to tone your body, because if you lose weight, chances are high the meat is going to sag. It's gonna sag down. So you see like that, you see like that, like that, you see. So the meat is going to sag down. If it's your face, you're gonna look funny. And so it was, that's how I was looking. Like I would meet up with people and people would tell me, oh, you look different. Why have you lost weight? My parents started complaining, why have you lost weight? It was such an issue. But I was loving it. I felt free. I felt nice. I felt what? But I looked at myself in the mirror and I felt like I looked funny. Because now you see, you used to be a thick girly and then now you're here, you're just like you have 1,000 problems. Anyway, I'm not criticizing anyone who, you know, looks like that. I'm sorry about that. But I felt like that's how I looked. I looked like, oh my goodness. In Kiswahili we say mnyonge. I felt like nilikuwa nakaa mnyonge. It's like I looked like a mnyonge, you know, and I didn't like it. I even got the gap between my legs. Like you see that your legs, I got a gap. Like you could see, you know, and I was not used to that because I've always been a thick girly. So yeah, I lost weight and it felt so good, but I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. And I ended up gaining the weight again. And I'm going to be sharing about that story, I think, in another video, because I can already say that I have hit 16 minutes into the live video. I deserve some claps. I deserve some accolades. I deserve some, what do you send people here on YouTube? I think some top fan chats. I deserve that. So thank you so much, guys, for reaching till this very part of the video. I'd written some few pointers here and there, but you know, I'm smart, so I didn't even have to reference. I didn't have to reference because I've remembered everything I wanted to talk about. So what are some of the things that you need to do now that you have tapped on this video? It's January. Most of the people are thinking about it. It's another year. I want to lose weight. There's some who have already enrolled into a fitness maybe project. Maybe they have paid for the gym. They've started like doing their normal routines just to make sure that the body is active and you're not just in one place for a long time. You need to stay active. I'm not gonna lie. So many times we are so used to, especially us, the microwave generation, we're so used to things are happening quick for us. You know, we don't have to struggle. At the end of the day, like, why should I wake up? Like, why should I do that? Like, we are the microwave generation. Things are used to happening so fast for us. You want what, you're gonna get it. You want this, you want, you know. So many times we end up being reluctant. We don't want to move our bodies. We don't want to push ourselves a lot. We don't want to push ourselves to go and try something out. It's good to stay active. Try, wake up, take a run, go to places where you can. Go to places where you can engage with other people and push each other to get out of your comfort zones. Sorry. Instead of taking an Uber every single time, at least walk to the stage. Walk to the stage, and then now from the stage you can now order the Uber. Sometimes just do that small walk. Walk from your place to the shop, from your place to maybe if you want to go and do some shopping, walk till the stage, and then I'll take the matatu or the public transport from there. Because now you see, it's easy for us to order. I'll order a cab right now, it will come and pick me up out here. I'll order a boda, it will come and pick me out here. I'll want to order shopping, I'll just have to go to the Carrefour app, order everything, and it's delivered at my doorstep. So so many times, whew, I cannot talk. I can talk. I will talk. So many times what happens, you end up being reluctant. You end up being, you don't even want to leave the house. I heard it's called agoraphobia. Agoraphobia, yeah. So you don't want to leave the house. You don't want to leave the place that you're in. You don't want to walk. You become lazy. You don't want to wash your clothes because at the end of the day you have your machine. But it's good to just bend. Just sometimes use a duster to clean your house. Just sweat out, you know, a little bit. And those are some of the things that you can easily do. And then now initiate now the workouts. Skip a rope, eat healthy, like check what you're eating, check the portions of your meals, avoid eating heavily when you're going to sleep. And if you know you're gonna eat heavily and you're just about to go and sleep, just do like some jumps, jump in your house, walk around your house, just do something before you sleep. Because now if you eat heavily and then you're going to sleep, that food is not going to do anything for your body. It's just going to make you lazy and lazy and lazy. So yeah, stay active, drink water, work out, get a smartwatch if you want to, like, count your steps. Maybe you can set targets and say that every day I'm going to be hitting 5k steps in a day. I'm going to be hitting 15,000 steps in a day, 2,000 steps in a day. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with one. So get the smartwatch, or if you have an iPhone, you can use the fitness app. It really does help in counting the steps, and the good thing is that it keeps the data, so you can always reference. And most importantly, eat healthy. Eat healthy if you can. I know healthy living is so expensive. God, it's so expensive. It's very expensive to live a healthy lifestyle, to maintain that healthy lifestyle. And that's why I'm telling you guys, after I lost all the weight, at some point I went back to who I was, and I'm going to be sharing that in the next video. So yeah, let's conclude it there. At the point of eating healthy, always remember to take care of yourself, because at the end of the day, you have yourself. It's you that you have. It's your body that you have. It's your skin that you have. It's your nails that you have. It's your hair. It's you, and that's why God gave you to you, so that you can be able to take care of yourself. Don't wait for other people to come and take care of you. Normalize taking care of yourself. And it doesn't have to be too much. Just what you can, use what you have, and do what you can for as long as you can, So yeah, that makes me feel like a motivational speaker. But thank you so much, guys, for joining my first YouTube live on YouTube. I'm so grateful. I'm actually so proud of myself. Sorry. I'm actually so proud of myself for doing this. We're now 22 minutes into the live. I look forward to the days where I'm going to be going live for 1 hour, and it's not going to be an issue, because I know that you guys got me. So in case you've not hit the subscribe button, kindly remember to hit the subscribe button. I look forward to seeing you on my next YouTube live. And let me know if you've enjoyed this, if you've loved this. Do you want to see more of this? Because definitely I'm going to do that. If this is what is going to make my channel grow bigger, then why not? Let's give it a try. So yeah, I decided to finally tick a box of something that I've always wanted to do, because I've always told myself I'm going to go live on YouTube, but I've never started. So many times I've been on TikTok live because of different clients, with what I do. But then this is what I do, speaking in front of the camera. So for me, it's not like a big issue. I don't think I've struggled even when I was doing this live. So I was used to TikTok. And then, with TikTok, you'll have to like mix languages. But at least with YouTube, I want to attract a specific audience. So I know that English is like, it's like the native for YouTube, because you'll find people who will come and tell you, no, stop using that. Please use English, because that is what we understand. So yeah, one thing about me, I can talk. I can talk, and I always have a story after a story. So yes, guys, I need to end this live now so I can record another video. And thank you so much for watching this live. Remember to subscribe. It really does support my channel. Remember to also like my live so that it can get recommended to so many people, and so many people can come and watch my video. I really do appreciate you all, and have a fantastic, fantastic 2026 and January in general. Until the next one, bye-bye. So where do I end the live? Wololo? How do I end it? So how do I end the live?